This is Max Postman with the Center for Arms Control and Nonproliferation. This last week has been a very big week for the U.S.-India nuclear deal. Last week we had an agreement at the executive level on nuclear cooperation, and this week the Indian cabinet approved that deal, which means the 64,000 megawatt question is now this: will the deal pass muster with the U.S. Congress? Now, last year, Congress passed a piece of legislation called the Hyde Act, which authorized the shipment of U.S. nuclear fuel and technology to India, despite the fact that India is not a member of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, as long as certain conditions are met. Now, the two most significant of those were A, that if India conducts a nuclear test, the U.S. nuclear fuel goes back, and that B, the U.S. will not grant long-term consent for India to reprocess the fuel. Now, the rumors among those who have seen the deal that was reached last week, the text of which has not been publicly released, is that the deal does in fact grant reprocessing rights to India. It does grant them those rights, and that it doesn't say anything about nuclear testing, which means there's probably going to be it's going to be a pretty contentious issue whether this is in line with the Hyde Act or not. Now, the way that's going to play out is politically. If opponents of the deal, the most notable of which is Representative Edward Markey from Massachusetts, can get 50% support, can get half of the House and the Senate to vote that this deal is not in line with current law, then the deal is going to be blocked. If that much support cannot be garnered, then the deal is going to go through.